Hey guys, it's coffee time, and I don't know if you can tell, but I moved everything again. We're gonna be moving in like a month, so it's totally pointless for me to move everything around. But, you know, I wanted to make it so that my console was right here so that I could be on the computer and I could be playing video games at the same time, and I didn't like being off in that corner, and I don't know. I figure if every time I move stuff around, I get rid of things, then in the end I'm actually helping the moving process later, right? So, yeah. So that's what I did yesterday is I moved stuff around and played a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom. My thumbs hurt so bad. I woke up this morning and the very first thing I did was turn on my TV, turn on the PS3, and then the second I started playing, my hand was like, nope, we're not doing this today. I went, no, but I want to play so bad. So yeah, there's that. No blister yet, thank God. I'm at the blister point though. I decided to hold off and not do that. So, but yeah, good day so far. A bunch of you wanted to know my sleeping in the closet story, and so because I'm witty and hilarious, I wore my "It Gets Better" shirt. And for those of you who don't know what the "It Gets Better" project is, it has to do with LGBTQ youth and lowering the suicide rates and being informative and all of that. So I dig what they're doing, and I donate to everything. I donate to so many different things. But they sent me a shirt, so I went, sweet! And thought it would be hilarious to wear it while I'm talking about my sleeping in the closet story. So, I still have this cough. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so closet story. So I went to GDC with 3 dudes, which meant that we got a room with 2 beds, and they were like, and we can bring in a rollaway bed. And we were like, cool. And we were trying to figure out, who should have what. And I was like, well, it doesn't make any sense for me to have any of those beds because I'm the smallest person. I'm totally fine sleeping on the floor. And they were like, we don't really want you sleeping on the floor. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. Seriously. But I didn't want to, sleep in between the 2 queen beds because then, if they needed to get up and go to the bathroom, they would have to, dodge me. And I was like, that seems silly. And off in the corner, right when you walk into this room, there was this weird little closet. And I was like, I could sleep in the closet. And they were like, no. I was like, no, yeah, I think I could. And so I, took a couple pillows and shoved them in there and called housekeeping and had them bring me a couple blankets. And I just, shoved it all in there. And I loved it. It was so much fun. It was if I wanted it to be dark, I would just, roll the door closed, and they kept, we got to make all sorts of coming out of the closet jokes, and we took pictures, and it was awesome. And it was super comfy, actually. I loved it. And I had, they had a weird little, shelf in there, so I was like, sweet, I can, put my stuff down in here, I can change my clothes in here, I can sleep in here. So I really enjoyed sleeping in the closet. I thought that was awesome. Although, after a couple of nights, I'm not a super bony person, but the areas of me that were just basically bone to floor, those hurt after a while. I have a bruise on my hip, I think, but I think that's it. But I never had a bad night's sleep. I slept through the night every time, so meh. I got to sleep, and I got my own little kind of room, so why not? There's a manga where that happens that I just thought of. Bremen. If you've ever read Bremen, it's about a bunch of crazy rock and rollers, and all of the it plays off of the musicians of Bremen fairy tale, and all of the different rock and roll characters are all when they trip out, they're all personified by different animals. It's hilarious. I absolutely love that manga. I totally forgot about that. That's really funny. But the lead singer is a dog, and he sleeps in the closet and has a mountain of food in there and stuff. It's awesome. Good times. I haven't read that in years. Probably since like high school. I wonder if they scanlated the rest of it. I should look for that. I should see if I could finish that. That'd be sweet. Nerding out. Whatevs. It's fine. God, I cannot get this sweet enough for me. I don't know what is happening. Oh, the other thing that a bunch of people were asking about in the comments was my spoon wristband. So there was, along with all of the different, swag shirts that people were handing out last minute, there was a place where, there was a stand called Spoon that had to do with, being able to play, games and applications without having to install them. And they were called Spoon. And they had a bunch of these. And so they were just like, take them. So I took like 5. Because I was like, even if I don't want it to say Spoon, like I could get a different patch and like sew it over it. So I took a few of them. But I love that it says Spoon because it makes no sense. And it's the type of font where you could also like turn it upside down and be like, no, it says Woods. ? So, yeah. Good times. Good times at GDC. Do I have another, like, short story? I'm trying to think about stuff happening at GDC. There were a bunch of, we never actually got them on film, which is sad, but there were, all of these different food trucks that were trying to promote themselves, and most of them were offering, like, some sort of free food if you had a GDC badge. And there were these two or three, I think it was 3, actually. There were these 3, like, super tall Brazilian girls that had, like, the feather hat and, like, the bikini on and stuff, and they were handing out stuff, and we were like, dude, we want them in our intro. But it never happened, because they were always surrounded by people. But yeah, that was pretty funny. We kept meaning to go over there and be like, dude, you gotta be in our video. Never happened. They might have said no anyway, so. Meh. Whatever. It was pretty fun, though. That was a fun trip. If I think of another story, I'll tell it to you tomorrow. But, yeah. I'm gonna attempt to play more Marvel vs. Capcom, although I think my hand is literally gonna give out on me, so that's fine. That's whatevers. Oh, I should resize those shirts today. Totally forgot. Somebody, a couple people commented asking if I would do a video on it. I might do a video and put it on Press Heart. Since I've put my other, like, couple of DIY videos on Press Heart, I might as well just put that one on Press Heart too. But, yeah, maybe I'll do that. That wouldn't be too hard. It's a pretty simple process, actually. It's a lot simpler than you would think it would be. But yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do that today. Instead of clean my room. You know, whatevs. Anywho, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.